Hi, I'm François Le Sueur. I'm an associate professor at INSA Lyon, and I will present MyElixir, which is a small-scale internet-like environment for network security teaching. It's a free software available on GitHub. So, what's the objective? When you teach network security, you need some network of hosts because you need to secure something. So you need something working on which you can work, and so you need to give that to students. However, creating, maintaining, distributing this large network is quite difficult. You have large files and it's hard in the long run to maintain. So I wanted something to be lightweight. I wanted it to run on students' laptops. I wanted it to be maintainable. I should be able to manage it myself. And I wanted it to be representative, which means that I wanted to be able to make some realistic scenarios. So there are some solutions in this field. First part is there are some network-centered solutions like GNS3 or Mininet, but it's hard to put realistic services like SMTP, BGP, DNS on top of it. There are some Docker-based solutions, but Docker launches a process rather than an init with many processes. And so it does not simulate a real operating system. You cannot pivot from one process to another process. And so it's not really the same as what you have on an operating system. And finally, we also have some VM-based cyber ranges, but it needs large resources and it doesn't fit the lightweight requirement. So I developed MyElixir, which is a mini internet using Elixir. Elixir is a container tool, a containering tool, like Docker, but Elixir has the difference to launch an init process and so many processes, and so you feel like in a real operating system. So MyElixir is a framework to build virtual infrastructure using the infrastructure as code paradigm, which means that you will program the infrastructure and so you can maintain it, you can version it, you have a program and this program generates the infrastructure you want. There is also a reference topology on top of this framework, and this topology simulates a mini internet with core services like DNS, SMTP, HTTP. There is BGP routing with several autonomous systems. And I think that this type of topology is what you need to practice network or internet security. You need to have something which mimics the real internet. And finally, I can propose some practical works currently in French using MyElixir. I will present the one on certification authority using the ACME protocol, the same that Let's Encrypt. And I also practice network intrusion, network segmentation, and IDS on this topology. So first, how is built the framework? How to use the framework? So the framework is built in Python and allows to specify the infrastructure you want to generate. So the first part is this global.json file, which you should customize for another topology, and in which there are different parts, a part for each autonomous system, typically. And here, for instance, we have one autonomous system, which is called target, and which is a BGP IS with some neighbors, some BGP neighbors, and we can specify some network bridges here. And we have another autonomous system here, which is transit B, etc. And this, when you have defined, for instance, target, you will then define the how target is composed in the local.json in the target folder here. And in this part, we will define hosts composing the target network. For instance, we have a container which is called DMZ, which has some interfaces and gateways and some templates. Templates allow to reduce the code you need to write each time, and so we can say that some container will be an LDAP client, with some parameters, will be a mail server with some parameters, etc. And finally, for each container, you have a provisioning script, which is written in Bash. And if we look at the DMZ, for instance, this script will install some packages and configure some packages. So we have the global topology, local topologies for every autonomous system, and then for each machine we have some provisioning scripts. And we have templates for autonomous systems and for different type of hosts. Then I will present the reference topology I propose to simulate a mini-internet. In my view, the minimal internet should be composed of some autonomous systems. These autonomous systems should route between them using BGP protocol. The rule infrastructure should be usable using some standardized protocols, BGP, HTTP, SMTP, DNS, etc. And all of that should be orchestrated with some authorities like IANA, ICANN, EETF, etc. And so the current topology is the following. There are 11 autonomous systems, some at the core of the internet, some other at the edge. There is an ISP here, for instance, there is a certification authority here, there is a browser editor, alternative DNS routes here, and a custom TLD here, which is integrated in the alternative routes. This target autonomous system, which we will try to defend. And all of that is also connected to the real internet here to be able to fetch some packages, for instance. And all of that is pre-configured, and there are some security tools pre-installed at some places like Suricata, Websec, Prelude, Small Step, Certification Authority, etc. You can send emails from one part to other parts. There are graphical desktops and graphical mail clients, so you can do phishing too. All of that runs with 28 containers and 12 bridges, and it only needs 6 GB of hard drive and 2 GB of RAM. So it's quite lightweight because LXC is lightweight. And there are 1,000 Python lines, 1,000 Bash lines, and 300 JSON lines, so it's quite maintainable. Finally, I will present one example of training using myLXC. This training deals with the HTTPS model and how real certification authority are deployed. And so in this training, we will connect to different parts of the topology for a different time. For instance, we will start with connecting to some home domestic machine, and we will connect to some website. And here we can connect to target wiki. And then we will do some BGP hijacking. And after that, we obtain the attacker page. That's where HTTPS comes into place. So we will start some certification authority on a dedicated host somewhere on the internet. And then we will prepare the root certificate of the certification authority to make it available to the rest of the simulated internet. And we will add some ACME provisioner. ACME is the Let's Encrypt protocol. It allows to do this automatic verification. And we launch this ACME server. Then we will obtain, on the web server, we will obtain a certificate. And we will use Certbot, which is the Let's Encrypt tool, to obtain the certificate to certify that he has this DNS name. And we will relaunch it. Of course, when you connect from the client, we will have a security exception because the client doesn't know the certification authority. And so you need to make it known by the client. So at this point, we rely on what is the real functioning of the internet. We will ask the browser editor, and the browser editor will perhaps add the certification authority. And then the browser will be updated at some point in the future on the client side. And then you can connect without security exceptions. After that, we can check the remaining risk, and there is a potential risk if the BGP attack is there when the site is checked by the certification authority. And so we can alter and we can try to obtain a full certificate by attacking the certification authority. And in that case, we can obtain an HTTPS access without any warning on the attacker machine. So that's what we do for the HTTPS training. So what's next? Currently, this infrastructure is working with 4 trainings. It's quite stable because I have many students who have used it, and it's licensed under IGPL and available on the following URL. In the future, I should add some new scenarios. I'd like to have some background noise because currently there is only attacker packets, so there should be some background packets. We can include some other security or network tools, and of course it's currently Linux only, and I'd like to add some Windows host, perhaps via VirtualBox and some specific parts of the system. Thank you for your attention, and I hope to be able to talk about that with you at a later time. Bye!